what are certain alignments or core values that maybe schools should hold on to as they prepare for AI-driven future for their students.
There's an author, Andy Crouch, who's written 7 theses for AI, specifically in education, and some of his stuff is really great. One of the things he talks about is having AI not replace human agency, but help it.
Yeah.
Right? So it can help you to build your independence.
Yes.
I think often when we think of AI, we think of it as limiting your independence, but it can help you to develop that. Like I said before, it doesn't replace human connection, right? Just like then it wouldn't replace teaching or education, but it would enhance it.
Yes.
I think too what's really important, there's a lot of mistrust with AI, right? And I think in an educational setting, we enhance trust by being transparent. If as a school district or as a school you decide that, AI is going to be used to write reports, or AI is going to be used in aiding, and I say aiding, teachers in lesson planning, then that needs to be communicated. It can't be a secret thing, right? Just be transparent about it. Yes, we're utilizing AI tools in what we do at so-and-so school. I think those would be my really big ones. Not replacing human connection or relationship, not replacing education, but enhancing it. And then also working to build trust with your stakeholders and your school community by being transparent in how you're using it, right? I think those are probably the 3 ones to start. And then from that, you can build on other things that are probably more specific to your school and your culture.
I really like how you mentioned about last one, being transparent, because that makes out what is the purpose of using AI? Not to evilize the AI.
Right.
Because anything evil you gotta do under the table.
Yeah.
You cannot be transparent about it. Position AI correctly.
Yes.
And position the AI in our learning correctly. That is a very good value to hold and to build things around it. If my children they're using AI, I want them to have this clear conscious that what do they need to use AI for? If you use AI to do the homework for you, you need to hide it. You're not going to be transparent that you used AI. However, if you use AI to help you to think, to understand certain things, that means you're learning driven, then there's no shame to say that I didn't get that in the first place, but then AI somehow talked to me and then they explained it to me, and now this is how I understand it right now. So that become a learning process with assistance of AI.
If we can kind of come together more and kind of, I think we probably would have people needing to talk more about that, to align themselves on those core values and maybe how to interpret those core values too. What are the actual policies and the action items that they're actually going to do in partnership with parents, the different stakeholders. I think those would be different things that we might need to have more maybe in the future too. These kind of different talks about AI and those core values. So we said right now, we had a short phrase or one word that we would use to describe AI in schools, and maybe that reflected concerns, maybe that reflected some excitement that we had or some tension that we had. As we finish up this conversation, as we kind of look towards the future, I want to end more on a positive note. Ideally, how, if things were to progress in a way that we've sort of talked about, that we envision, that we hope, that we imagine it could be, how would your word or your phrase change? How would you describe AI in schools in 10 years if it were to develop in that ideal way that we really wanted to, for the benefit of our students, benefit of our parents, our school staff, administrators, and just that community of stakeholders that we have?
I want to use a word of mature.
Mature.
I think mature in terms of the collaboration in our education system. And also bring that the maturity of thinking to the students. Because they will have maybe wider perspective. Maybe their critical thinking will be even more challenged and be better.
I want to say like developed, right? In that, I think AI will always be developing, but that we have kind of developed our understanding of how we're going to use it. I think as educators, we can agree the internet has changed education, right? And it makes education easier. It makes it more fruitful, right? And so I hope that that's what we can see as well with AI when we get to the place where we've developed an understanding of how to do it.
We can leave it on developed and mature. That's the vision.
That's the vision.
There we go, that's the vision.
It's
That's the
cool.
direction we're going.
The deep hope.
The deep hope that we have. If I think about education, I mean, outside from AI, I think that is our hope for students. Come to a mature place where they're ready, they've developed various skills that prepare them. Hopefully that can be the case.
Hopefully that can be the case. Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Kelly. Thank you, Chloe.
Thank you,
That was
Jonathan.
a wonderful conversation.